2024 season has gotten off to an interesting start. In the first two GPs, it's not too much of a surprise to have seen both of our title rivals from last season, Pecco Bagnaia and Jorge Martin, take victory, and of course with that, it means Ducati have won both of the first two Grand Prix so far. In fact, Sunday's win for Martin threw up a quirky little stat that shows just how much Ducati are the benchmark. When Martin crossed the line for victory in Portimao, he actually clinched Ducati's 89th MotoGP victory. Quite the coincidence that Martin runs the 89. In fact, the coincidences stretch back for years. VR46 Racing Team's number 72 Marco Bezzecchi took Ducati's 72nd MotoGP victory. Pecco Bagnaia took their 63rd while he was still running the 63. And even as far back as Casey Stoner, the legendary 27, took Ducati's 27th victory. While the stat in itself isn't really of any importance, it does attest to Ducati's domination in recent years. Ducati's 72nd victory, which came at the 2023 Argentine Grand Prix, came only a year ago, and now they're already at victory number 89. To pick up a further 17 Grand Prix victories in that time is astonishing. But, and there is a big but here, it looks like their competition are going to give them more of a headache in this season than they did last. One rider that was somewhat overshadowed by Sunday brilliance and drama was Maverick Vinales. Maverick showed in Portimao that he still has the potential to be right there running at the front all weekend long. His speed saw him put together a brilliant Tissot Sprint win on Saturday and what was a second place ride on Sunday before it all went mechanically wrong on the last lap. Despite ultimately not getting the 20-point reward that he deserved, both he and Aleix Espargaro have already proved over the first two GPs of this season that Aprilia can compete with and beat the Ducatis. While we head to Cota next, and the firm favourite for that Grand Prix now sits on a Ducati as well, Jerez follows after that. And if you think back to last year, KTM had one of their strongest team outings of the season with two double podiums. KTM are undoubtedly stronger in 2024 than they were last year too, so MotoGP's orange corner will surely be battling for victory at a place where they took sprint victory last year and almost won the Grand Prix as well. Plus, there's the added fact this season that there's a shark in the water. Pedro Acosta became the third youngest Premier Class podium finisher ever last Sunday, and if you go just off the MotoGP era from 2002 onwards, then he's the youngest ever MotoGP era podium finisher in the top class. As we go through 2024, it's going to be an interesting one to see if Ducati can be toppled on a more regular basis. The challenges are there, making rumbles in the jungle and motions in the ocean. But it's never easy stealing that top spot. Let us know your thoughts. Do you think Aprilia and KTM can challenge Ducati on a more frequent basis than before? And if so, who do you think poses their biggest threat in 2024?
Like and subscribe for more MotoGP action. What are you waiting for?